guys, what's up? How are you all doing? So today we are going back into Accord. So Accord was a project that I was building from yesterday, and in this project we are going to build a karaoke based pitch converter on Rust through Rust, and we are going to make the UI on Next, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Let's jump on. So I'm quickly going to do a recap before starting over, so that new joiners can understand what we are building. So what we intend to build is a utility software for vocalists out there, and vocalists typically go to YouTube and they search a music name, space karaoke, and then they get the karaoke of the same song. So let's say, let's, I don't know, something that I can sing, although don't expect me to sing. Uh, Anything on Spotify, I don't know what songs. Let's see. So, people. I am wondering if I play any of these music. I don't know, uska hi banana. Okay. Please don't sue me, YouTube. Uska hi banana karaoke. Right? So typically they go into YouTube and then they do this. So they listen to the music as it's playing. I'm a bad singer, but the point is this. What happens often is a vocalist faced an issue wherein they cannot sing at the scale that the original karaoke is based out of. And mostly the karaoke is based out of the original song, the original key that is being played in the song. And this is where the vocalists face a dilemma, like how do they transpose this specific music, like how do they bring the pitch down by a few semitones, one or two. And in some cases, if a male vocalist wants to sing a song that has been sung by a female vocalist, it's a huge mess, like correcting the pitch of a karaoke, right? So what we're building a web UI that is going to help this exact problem, and the UI is going to look something like this, wherein the users can play a music, and then they can increase or decrease the semitone that the music is based off. And they can also, I don't know why I did not do that previously, but they can also they can also, yeah, they can also download, right? So this is what I am trying to achieve. And I have hosted something called MeTube, and it's like the experience of MeTube is kind of similar in the fashion that you can copy a video URL and then you can paste it, and then you can select a format. Obviously in here it's always going to be the mp3 files, and we also need to sanitize for like files, videos under 15 minutes, I would say. And then you can add it. Then when you add it, it downloads the song and it converts the song, and it shows it in this list. So previously I did convert My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, and you have this also, right? Yeah, you can play this, but in the thing that we are building, it will not show these section. It will not show these section. Instead, when you download it after doing the processing, it would show this UI, right? So let's get started. Let's get started with this. In the last, very initial video that I made, I had just created a huge load of boilerplate, and I did. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of, my throat is a little bit of a mess, but I think I can get away with it. I can get running. So yeah, I'm quickly going to commit whatever I have made. Feed new stuff. Oh, and I also don't want to commit the donkey part. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use the tools for it. I don't want to do these things individually. Just a sec, I'm just committing previous state. Let me do that very quick. Awesome. And okay, I will create the server, and please don't show this in version control. That is not there. Okay, that's good. Yep. So what you can see is okay. First and foremost, some developer stuff. I am running this inside a S8 session into a host called Roadside, and therefore I will need to expose the port that the server is based out of. The server is running in 8765, so 8765, right? And I believe that I have this running. Yep. And I have created a mutation, although it's very blank, like nothing is going on in here. So if you look at the mutation, there is a chord mutation, and it in it you are passing a YouTube URL, and the YouTube URL is being passed on to the app layer, and it's going into chord, and there's a YouTube URL, and I am just returning the a new process ID for everything. So therefore everything is just like, nothing is happening in the database, nothing is going on. We have not created any jobs, but we are going to do it. Just a side note, in the last video, we had thought about what are the things that are to be done, and it's kind of documented in the README. So what we have to do is, for every YouTube link that the user sends, you have to run this command, which is like pretty basic, this command. And this command is going to download the MP3 of it, and then you are going to run the ffmpeg command, and this is going to output a specific semitone of the file. We also need to figure out like in some way we need to sanitize the video to be of a specific length, to be of like, it shouldn't be like a huge file, like 2-3 hours file. It should be probably under 15 minutes. Yeah, but this is like the more or less what is there to be done. The mutation chord would take a URL, this we have done, and in it we need to do these things. So sanitize input, we will do it in a little while. Then it is supposed to spawn a create download job, and it would return a new process ID, right? And I would imagine the process, we have to create a process, an entity out of process. It should be persistent in the database because we have to update the status of that entity, because now we have a query status, and that status could be one of a few things that we are going to persist on the database, right? We also will have a download job and a semitones job that would convert the specific file in a variety of semitones. So these are the things that are to be done. Yep. So let's get started. Let's get on it. Okay. So I would start at, so since we have the chord mutation, yeah, as we have this, let's just create the process entity and let's just add it. So process entity, process, we have to create a process entity. Okay. And entity. I'll rename these. Okay. Okay, I do have it now. Maybe it still runs. It does run. So in this section, you would have to convert the YouTube URL. Okay, let's not get deviated from what we are planning to do. Let's just create the process, right? And in the process, we'll have a process mode, right? And we have to create a pub struct for this process. Yep. And we would also have to create a pub struct new process. Yeah, let's create the new process first. Oh, that would be an entity though. Ah, I always forget this. So we, in the previous video also, we were taking inspiration from Galamani Scala, and we are still going to do the same because I keep forgetting how to do these things. Let's see the ledger. Ledger has all these entities, right? And the entities start with S, right? Okay. So in mod, in mod, what did I clone on something? Not these. It's going to be a process. Processes, I think. Yes. And it is supposed to also hold the PG pool. Yes, indeed. Right. U_x PG pool. Okay, and I would have to implement the processes, and it would have a function new that would just do this, right? Yeah, and the pool would be a pool.clone because pool would be just a reference to a pool. Okay. This would be held here as processes. Yes. Let processes equal to processes dot Cool. I think that is correct. Yes. Right? And I would have a pub function process. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now what I can do is have I can create a new process, right? Yeah. Yeah. So pub is a function create right? Yeah. Self with a new process that would be this. This would result in a process or a process error. Yeah. Perfect. Let's have an error. .rs. Error.rs would be this, right? Not error. Error. Right, so I would have to create the stuff, new process and everything. So let's keep on doing it. So not entity. Derive builder. Yes. This would contain the process ID. Okay? Yeah. Into URL. This will be a URL. And and the status. Process status, right. And process status would be a enum. Enum process status. Pending processing done. Pending, it should be pending. Then it should be downloading. Then it should be converted, right? Or converting into semicolons. Yes, please. Yes, it should be this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Builder, this needs to derive clone. Alright. It can derive clone. It can derive everything. Derive clone. Okay. Okay. Yes. And I would imagine the same things are also going to be present in process. Yeah. That's going to be the same thing. Maybe new process does not require that even. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So the create should call a repo create. Although I'm wondering if I need to express it repo. Well, maybe I don't though, but Yeah, maybe I don't. It's simple, super simple. It can be present here itself. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to uh, let's think about it. So let query would be SQLX query. Yeah, and it would contain this query dot execute self dot rule wait is from residual infallible. Yeah, let's just make this, otherwise it's so stupid. Okay, so insert into processes YouTube URL status. It is correct, yes. Right, and I could say this does not exist, indeed. So this is where I created my first migration, I would say. So we go into a card server, cargo create, sorry, SQLX. What is that command? SQLX migrate. SQLX prepare? No, migrate. Add. Right, add process. Okay. So this would be create. Yes. So the ID would not be serial. It would be a UUID. Do I have a .sql file somewhere? UUID, just UUID, okay. UUID primary key. Can you auto generate this? It's default 0000. Maybe you cannot auto generate this. Okay. Processes. Then we have, what is current timestamp? Before it now. That is what I know. You have ID, primary key, and you also need YouTube URL, which is text, right? And apart from that, you would also need the status, right? Yeah, status would be process status, not default. Create pending, downloading, converting ST, right? Converting STs. Let's start converting. Let's see converting and so the should I email? SQLX type. So, everything is through that. That is why. Okay. Anyways, SQLX. No, I'll just Google that. Okay. Create type as zero. Okay. Create type. Is that create type? Type. As one. Is that how it works? Oh, okay. You have SQLX type as well as this. Got it. Okay, now SQLX type as well as this. Typing is process status. Ah, I see. Process status. Got it. Okay. I think this is fine. Let's see if the this works. What happened? Relation processes does not exist. Okay. Oh, I think SQLX offline or something has to be set, right? And I would have to create. I have to make something. Ah, but this failing because of something else. I know. I can't just do this for now. Okay. Yeah. Error. What is the error? Oh, this is the error. Awesome. Okay, so I do have something here. If I run SQL database URL, I do have the processes. Select star from processes, and we have empty stuff, right? Processes. Got it. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine now. Now we can do the exciting parts. So, let's see. Insert into process. A column process ID does not exist. Right, so I need process ID. Ah, but why do I need process ID? It should be just ID, right? ID, YouTube URL, status. ID, YouTube URL, status. I will not set the status. Right. ID, YouTube URL. Yes, ID and YouTube URL and ID YouTube URL status and created and everything. Yes. ID and YouTube URL will be given. So let ID is equal to process ID new. Process ID will be coming from here. This would return process. Yes, and these will be publics. Yeah. Okay. Expected two parameters. So the first parameter would be these, and the second parameter would be this button. Field YouTube URL of new process is private. Oh, it is. Well, another lesson. I think there's something, hold on. Okay. Okay, let's just go forward like that. Into status. Okay, status as I need to do it. Option UID. Why is this saying option UID? This process ID, right? Maybe process ID should also. This should implement this in the next step. It is implemented. Very strange. Then fetch one. From SQLX server. It's not having from SQLX server. It is having from SQLX server. Process error. Oh. Oh. Well. Should I just right? I mean, if you look at any error. From. Where is this from coming from? I don't know. This error. Where is this from? Yeah. Okay. That's not correct. Query. Okay, what is this? Mismatch types. Expected enum option UUID. Okay, let's just convert this into a new UUID then. is private. Oh, I know. Okay. I think create would just work fine. We just need to now wire this up into the app, right? I will remove this. Yeah. And now if we go here, if we do a dot process dot create with the YouTube URL, right? App dot process dot create expected new process for string. That process is going to this. Oh, it's expected new process. Okay. New process. New process will not even have a status, right? I do imagine new process will not have this. New process should also be okay. Pub struct new process. That means we have to do pubs. Also, I think process. Okay, so this time it should do some extra stuff, right? What is happening? Oh, because SQL is off on the set. Okay, so I would have to do SQL before. Okay, now I want to run this. Okay, there shouldn't be anything, but now if I go ahead and hit this process error, SQLX error, invalid value pending for enum process status. Pending is not a valid value. Pending is there. PNDIG for the enum process status. PNDIG. What is happening? Pending downloading, converting, done. Pending downloading, converting, and done. Okay. So it did create it, but then it errored. Why did it error? So what happens? Data source to pool. Maybe status as process status, process status. I don't know what is it talking about. Status, query, process status, this process status. It says, what is this? Invalid value pending for even process status. Process error. Oh. Okay. So now everything should work. Nice. Okay. So things are there. Next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an SQLX into job. And the job, so there will be a spawn job and job. There will be two jobs, the download job and the control job. Yes, so that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, how long has this team been working for? Okay, 47 minutes for an entity. That is slow. We should do it faster. Let's see if I can do it faster. Hi, studio mode. Studio mode. Okay, anyways, studio mode is not working. Let's let's do something now. So next up, maybe I should commit this. Uh, feed process entity. Oh, GPG. Okay. So now I want to do something very simple, right? I just want to add SQLX and Q. Well, you may think it's simple, but it's not so very direct simple. And we will have to add all these migrations in there. So I will just copy paste all the migrations now. Let's create a cd card server cargo add. Yeah, let's play a little bit of soft music at the background. Uh, Maybe this. Come on. Do I need to do individual files? I would do it. I would do it. Just, we're just interested in migrations. Okay, and this. Yeah. I don't like this, it's too much. I'm sorry if the stream feels laggy. It's because my system is a bit laggy right now. But I can promise you that it will not happen from tomorrow because I have just downloaded the HDMI capture card and I won't be streaming from the same computer as I'm working on. Okay, also reduce the sound so that it's just very light. Run. Migrations are running, that is a good sign. Okay, and the PSQL stuff is still there. Alright, so now we have this. So now we are going to also add the SQLX MQ library, right? Yeah. as far as I remember, we have another stable sats repository, stable sats rs, and I believe we are still using SQLXMQ here. So I might take some inspiration. I have to verify though. It can happen that we are no longer using SQLX, but we do. Okay. Runtime is this. Okay. So I do SQLXQ. But it would add it like this. Right, and I don't want that. Instead, I want here. I want the same thing here. Okay. SQLX and Q. That's pretty true. What happened? Failed to select a version for SQLX. Build it. What am I using in a different application? Let me check with the different application that I have, like in my timetables. Maybe it's a different. Maybe it's 4.8 or something. Oh, do I not have MQ here? I should. That is what I remember. I don't have MQ here. Huh. What is the SQLX MQ version here? It's 0.5.0. SQLX should now then be 0.7.4, right? Okay, wait a second. Let's just use that. Open up and then open SSL. How can this be just like this adds open SSL or what? been saying this because of the TLS feature. Tokyo, Tokyo. See if there is a discussion on SQLX and Q about this. SQLX dependency. Same error here. Maybe it's my NextOS stuff issue. Native build inputs should have package config. And oh, okay, that was simple. What is it saying? There is this mark which means, does this mean breaking changes or does it mean like a critical fix? Huh, I don't know. Anyways, I think this is okay. Ah, format onto .toml. Is a normal format? I did see something like this. I don't know, I could be wrong. No normal format. Normal format. What is it using to empty? What about this? I think this. Good. Ah, I think this is okay for now. Okay. I would have to now make use of the SQLX MQ crate in my code, and yeah, it's going to be not that difficult, but yeah, let's just see how stable SAS uses it. And we already do have these things that we can use. And remember that we need a spawn and yeah, we need a spawn job. And also the runner that we get cannot go out of scope. Like throughout the program execution, it needs to be in scope. Otherwise, nothing would happen. That is what I remember. Well, if this loads, I mean, come on. What is happening? Come on. I think it has decided that it will not run. Okay. I don't want to do so much difficult stuff. I just want to do something very simple. I think this would help me do that. Yeah, this would surely help me. So this is what it's saying. This is how easy it is to spawn a job. You can do this. Job.builder, set channel name, set JSON spawn, and this is how you define a job, I guess. Oh, this is how you listen for the jobs. Yeah, example job would be this job. Okay. I think I have some sort of samples, although I don't know. Let me check. These will not have it. Hmm. Nice. I have found something. I have indeed found something. Okay. I'm going to use the same pattern here. Uh, this this I'll take this pattern from a different project that I was working on. So I will make a job naturally, and I will in the job I will make mod.rs. Yep. And yeah, there are spawn jobs. Yeah, there is like a whole bunch of stuff. Spawn jobs and the welcome job. There's executor, there is error, conflict. But we need a conflict. Yeah, we don't need conflict here. Fundamentally, we just need this. Right? Okay. So we just need this part. Okay. Also in lib we would definitely have to write mod job. Start job now. Yeah. It would need a PG pool. Do I need to pass a config? Maybe not. It would need the record app. Yeah. Job runner handle. These are SQL stuff. Doesn't need config, but does need app. Right. Registry dot run a pool should keep alive false, run await. Okay. And how is this called? Like, let's search here. Start job runner. Let's try to go to CLI mod, right? And we have a run command in here. Okay. Okay. Server is going to be run. That is fine. So I have this here. Okay. Clone, maybe. Yeah, we don't need the config. Just need the app. Clone, job run error. Create job. Respond all jobs. Yeah. I think I would. So, do I need to think about restarts? That's the question. What happens if the pod restarts? Maybe if the pod restarts. Let me think about it. Yeah, if the pod restarts, we'll have to respawn all the pending jobs. Indeed. Spawn all. Pending jobs. can work with this. So edit. Okay. Use error. Java. Okay. Now what I need is I need this. I think this can be copied as this. Yep. I think this is okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm not doing the tracing bits. Okay. So now we have to give names to jobs that we want. So rerun. Okay. Yeah, probably this is not needed. What I was going to do. I just need a job. Hold on. Okay. pasted some code. So let's see. Pub async function spawn all jobs. No, we don't need spawn all jobs though. What we need is we have to do yeah, we have to do a spawn job. Yeah, we need to do a spawn job here, right? I'm wondering how to do that the best. Uh, we have a spawn on pending jobs, right? So okay, so somehow we need to get the context about all the pending jobs and then run it here, right? Maybe this should be like an app, or I don't know. It should be app dot spawn all pending jobs. Maybe. Yeah, this makes more sense though. Huh. Okay. So this should be there. I need a job that is supposed to do download to download job, download, right? Refresh on download job. The app is a card app, right? There is no configuration to pass here. Okay. The download job would, what is job executor? Right? We need this. Approach job executor, right? And in the execution, we would have to do stuff, right? Okay. And then the download job would match the no, this job would have I don't know, I need to pass some sort of a something here. Right. Roughly this is going to be something like um I don't know how to pass some context here. But the job does need some context. So channel name set JSON. Okay, JSON. Maybe we can do something like this. Set JSON. Job registries context. Okay. We can have a current job for JSON. The data could be passed around using that JSON block. Okay, that is nice. Let process shop.json. Server JSON error. Okay, that's good. Type must be known as it's at this point. Okay, so the JSON block is just going to be maybe I just I need to do the process because process as far as I know can be serialized or can it not? The entity can be serialized. Yes, but maybe I can step. I don't know. Acha.